Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where as usual we identify a good target to inherit, in this case the Byzantines, and they're having issues. We're going to come in over here, of course, and help them out. Now, we are currently raising up some troops over this way, and we may want to think about raising up... I'm sorry, did we not have an area right next to Constantinople? I feel like we did. What happened to the area right next to Constantinople? Regardless. We're going to raise up a few additional troops over here, I think. We're going to raise up a few. And we're going to come down here and see what battling we can do. Wonderful. We need to help these guys out, for sure. So we're going to come down here with a few of our forces. Are these guys going to be embarking? No, they're sieging. I would love to come fight them. Okay, this is plenty. We're going to send these guys up over this direction and maybe begin a bit of a slow siege over here. I don't care about that embarkation cost. That is fine. We're going to allow that to happen. Our men-at-arms won't turn up for a while. I would actually kind of prefer to fight these forces. We have a decent number of troops there, so it should, in theory, be okay. I don't think we're going to catch these guys before they embark, but just pushing them off of this area is actually reasonable for me. I'm okay with that. We'll start up a slow siege over here while we can. What's the actual... Oh, that's going fast for just levy troops. Like, that's a slow siege in a month. Well, that's unfortunate. Bulgaria exists. That's okay. We can still go after the Byzantine Empire. Now, this independence war is working in our favor currently. And that does mean that we should attack over here. And is this within the empires? Yeah, this is within the empire. The rebellion is happening up here. And down here. This one we don't care about. This one's irrelevant to us. This one, I feel like the Byzantines should have this, in all honesty. So maybe we need to put our troops down. Now that they don't have to deal with Bulgaria anyway. However, this gives us an interesting opportunity. And that opportunity is that we can fight this guy while working on inheriting the Byzantine Empire. Now, I'm going to put these guys down. I'm going to send these troops up over this way to attack these lads. And we'll see if we get there in time. We may or may not. But we can't fight Bulgaria, of course, while our troops are raised. I would love to be able to look at what we had available. Fascinating. This is a kingdom tier realm. Absolutely fascinating. We could take this over in our next life very, very easily. Now, our next life is likely to be our last. So that would mean that we're not getting... We poisoned our son. Okay, so that would mean that we're not getting Bavaria. I'm okay with that. I mean, Bavaria will fall. Everyone here, honestly, would fall if given enough time. But the game will end in 1451, I believe it is, or something like that. Okay. So we're going to come up here. We're going to continue working on inheriting the Byzantine Empire. It's no longer as good of a prize. That said... Okay, fantastic. That said, let's look at this. Is this his son? Yes. Okay, so we do need to deal with this. Sure. No agents available? Okay. Well, we'll just have to roll it on our own. 59%. That said, we can take over Bulgaria very, very easily, and then we'll have the whole area. So that'll be okay. That'll be our next life's goal. is taking over Bulgaria while trying to inherit the Byzantine Empire before the end of the game. So, yeah, that'll be just fine. That would mean that we could do, like, duchy claims against Bavaria or something, but I don't really care. We should have no problem winning this, and we're going to come up here and continue fighting these lads. These battle war scores are going very well. I mean, we don't expect this to be poor, or to go poorly, considering the number differential here, right? And the Byzantines themselves are coming up here to deal with that, so that's great. It's kind of weird to be on friendly terms with the Byzantines for once. We're usually, like, mortal enemies with the Byzantines. We're going to come down over this way and deal with these guys while they're taking out this slightly larger army over here. Wonderful. And they're going to take back this territory. Yeah, looks good to me. Okay. So, just how many people do we have to remove on this one? Let's see here. Quite a few, I believe. Quite a few. This guy is the guy we need to inherit. And he's not quite on that list yet. So, yep, we will continue eliminating people. And moving on down the list. Where did these guys go? I don't know. We could probably reasonably put our troops down at this point, though. Oh, they went over this way. Chase them! Chase them! Go, go, go! Okay, we'll see if we can get them. But yeah, we're definitely going to fight Bulgaria. There's no doubt about that. We are not going to do it immediately, because we're going to need to wait for this guy to die. And, I mean, realistically, he may not die before the end of the game. It's theoretically possible. He's only 54. It's 1422. 14... What is it? 54 is the default? I keep saying a different number. I'm pretty sure it's 1454. Like 2 February or something like that. Regardless, we've got like 30 years or so. Oh. Okay. Our guys are just sieging down here. Sure. Did that get any war score? I don't know that it did. That wasn't us that sieged. Okay. Who is actually rebelling here? These guys up here. Sure. Let's go siege them. While these guys are chasing. That'll be fine. We can get that underway. And then in theory, we can put these guys down. We shouldn't need them. Like, what's their troop count at this point? Yeah, it should be fine. So we'll disband this unit. Fantastic. And we're going to embark over here and head on over. And we'll just start doing some sieging over here, get this battle finished up. Or rather, this war finished up. We do need our Chancellor here, so we'll put in this guy. Fantastic. Apparently we have a dangerous faction. That's an independence faction. We should probably just see if we can ally this guy. Okay. We'll need a daughter. That is not helpful. Oh, he's Catholic. Okay. We only have 34% chance on this. Oh, we can invite agents at this time. No, we can't. Okay. 34% chance. We'll see. We'll see if it works. If at first you don't succeed. Okay. Who could we get into this? I'd love to get this guy in. We'll send him a gift. And we'll also convert him to witchcraft. Fantastic. I'm sure that'll work. We can convince you. Wonderful. Do it. That'll get us 17 additional %. So we now have a better than even chance. I like it. And this is not rebelling? It is apparently not rebelling. Who is rebelling in this? Oh, it sits down here? Just this bishopric? Hang on. This is all... Oh, this is what they would claim if we lose. But it's literally just this bishopric. Okay. And a few populists, of course. Yeah. Is he the war leader? No, this guy's the war leader. He's leading this army. Our Byzantine allies are up in the area. I think they're going to track down that army. We can't siege this. Awkward. Okay, we're going to go after that army then. And we do need to deal with this, for sure. Can we create something here? No? Is he full on secondary spouses? Yes, he is. Okay. Oh, because these two are both Catholic, aren't they? Actually, this guy's not. He is not. We could demand his conversion, but I don't think we want to do that currently. I think that if we just get this guy out of the faction, that should be good enough. So we'll arrange a marriage between, like, his son and... That is not helpful. That is not helpful in the slightest. So, like, our daughter and him personally, perhaps? Yes, this would do the trick. Fantastic. So that'll pull him out of that faction, and they're now too weak to send an ultimatum. Okay. Great. Not that I didn't think that we could win it, just that I didn't want to take the time to do it, you know? So that should be absolutely fine, and yeah, our Byzantine friends are definitely chasing down this army. We'll see if they get there in time. We're going to come in by sea, so we should be able to bypass them eventually anyway, or at least get substantially caught up. Oh, he stopped. Okay, the Byzantines are going to catch him. We're going to get there actually before them, though, it looks like. Right at the same time? We got there slightly before them. Okay. Fantastic. And we'll disband our troops. There we go. We can unlock a new lifestyle perk. We'll grab a job done right for that sweet, sweet success chance. Fantastic. Bumping us up to 76%. Anyone else willing to join this just yet? Nope. Okay, that's fine. That is completely okay. Bulgaria has split off a little bit here. This is actually not necessarily a bad thing for us. Because we can go after multiple locations here. This is a duchy tier realm. We can conquer just this duchy. Remember, we're mostly only interested in the Italian peninsula. So we can declare this easily enough. And then we can declare on this guy for his duchy as well. And then we can declare on Bulgaria proper if we want for, say, the Duchy of Sicily. Like so. And then we can declare on this duchy for, say... I was hoping to get a slightly better duchy claim than this, but that one will do. Excellent. And then we can raise up our troops right here. How many are we going to need? Well, we're going to need a few more than this for sure. So we'll raise up maybe like 23k, 18k, 11k, 18k. Okay, we'll raise like 50k. Indeed, you better hurry. Excellent. Yeah, I kind of clicked right through that one. Okay, so we're going to stop this, and we're going to start a slow siege over here while we're waiting on our men-at-arms, who will show up in about 20 days. Not too bad. 4 months on this slow siege, also not bad. We'll accept that. And we'll just get started working our way through these. Should we call in allies? We don't need to. Our scheme has been discovered. That is not great. Not great at all. Okay, that's fine. We did help this guy quite a lot, but he's a little upset at us for doing, you know, some murdering that may have happened. It may have happened. I'm not confirming nor denying that murdering happened. Well, we're just going to cruise our way through here, and this should get us out of some of these wars pretty quickly. We see a 10k stack here. And I'm just going to head down over here. We see some additional armies over here. That's fine. I'm just going to pop over this way, I think, and see if we can catch these guys. That would be amazing if we could. And it looks like we can. Boom. Fantastic. Excellent. So that guy was converted to witchcraft. Will he join us? No, he won't. He has nothing to gain, he thinks it's immoral, and he happens to like the kid. Sure. We only have a 5% chance at this point. I mean, we don't have that much longer left in the game. We may need to give up on inheriting the Byzantine Empire. It does tend to take a little while when doing it via this method. There are better ways to do it, absolutely. 5% chance. 90% chance of discovery. What could go wrong? He survived? You don't say. Okay, we're going to target somebody else in the line of succession, see if we can make any progress on that. We will go for, how about this guy? Okay, sounds good to me. And we can convince you. Fantastic. We can also, is that the same person? Yeah, that was the same person. Okay, so we are, of course, fighting a few wars simultaneously. We are going to come up over here. We're at 77% war score right now. That's fine. We're going to continue doing a little sieging over here, and that won't take very long. We siege just incredibly quickly at this point. We're at 97% war score on the Benevento war here. Excellent. And we will enforce these demands. Excellent. And where did we get anything? Over here. We need to hand that out. Wonderful. And we can get some titles. But I think we'll focus on that vassal limit issue a bit later on. We're going to go ahead and attack Bulgaria here a little bit. And we're going to be attacking both of these guys as well. Bulgaria is the current target. Of course, we can just do a kingdom invasion of Bulgaria, and that's what we're going to do. We really didn't need to declare this war, it just kind of felt like it. This independence faction is currently back, and we're not shocked by this, to be clear. We are going to go ahead and arrange a marriage with this guy, and okay, we've got some options here. So we'll go with like, that's a prince. Yeah, that would make a difference, wouldn't it? East Francia. Ah, yeah, that won't work. We will instead, why did that clear the daughter? That's sad. That's very sad. Yeah, that wouldn't work either. Because, oh, he's Catholic. That's not going to work. This guy, then. Fantastic. Anybody with the sun? Yeah, actually. This would work fine. Perfect. And we'll come on down. Wonderful. No issues here. And we will continue sieging. Man, those sieges go quick. That is just impressively fast. That is almost as fast as assaulting. Actually, that's about as fast as assaulting in late game CK2. Like, that is insane. Absolutely bonkers. Well, we'll cap this over here, and we'll head on down over this way, get this squared away. And of course, our war goal over here is Sicily. Malta is still held by the Byzantine Empire. Okay. That's fine. I mean, we have designs on the Byzantine Empire, but it's kind of unlikely. In my opinion. This guy wants a white piece. I decline. He sees his army bearing down on him, and he's just like, I'll pass on that, but no, he won't. I decree that he will not pass on that. Okay, we are going to attack him over here. This should probably be a stack wipe, I think. Maybe not. He may have enough troops to not make that be a stack wipe. Yeah. Okay, this one, however, should be a stack wipe. Excellent, as should this next one. And... excellent. So we're going to come on over this way. He's actually heading up there. Oh, that's going to be ticking war score down here. That's fine. We will deal with that in a bit. I do see 18,000 troops landing over here. I want to double check our commander here. We'll put this guy in. Wonderful. We should have no problem winning this. Yeah, we win this battle. Great. That is absolutely wonderful. And we'll get this siege done extremely quickly as well. I'll investigate this myself. Perfect. And there we go. I'm tired of this farce. We're going to come down over this way and attack these guys at this time. We should have ticking war score on these guys. Unfortunately, they hold this territory over here, so we're going to have to use ticking war score or battle war score. But that's okay. We'll just come down here, wipe these guys out, and call it a day on this war. And then we'll come back up and deal with these guys. Interesting that we're still keeping this. They must have been in another battle, or another war, rather. That's okay. We'll have this siege done extremely quickly, and there will be no problems. These guys have moved out just in time. They're going to head south. That's okay. Perfect. And down we go. We are winning all of these wars, as expected. These guys might come back over here and deal with our war goal holdings, but that's fine. Oh, hello. I must decline. We're losing stress. We're losing all the stress. This probably won't stack wipe here, is my guess. Child, lost in the forest. It happens tragically often. We can try again. 75% chance. Nobody else is willing to join just yet. That's fine. We're going to head on over and finish off this war. And yeah, I'm not shocked that they're taking back the war goal. That's completely expected. So we'll fight these guys, and of course we will win it. Just absolutely crush them and begin to siege this. That is this war over. We'll enforce our demands. Fantastic. We need to grant these out. And we will grant this to, say, this guy. And this one will be granted to this guy. Fantastic. And we're going to come up here again and finish these guys off. Now, we haven't attacked Sicily just yet, and I'm aware of that, but I want to get this war dealt with first. I was hoping to have this one done first, but we didn't quite get the battle war score that I was hoping for. So we'll come back up here, and then we'll backtrack back to Sicily. It's not ideal, but it'll have to do. Speaking of things that are not ideal, but will have to do, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we will finish off these last two wars. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time. Man, those sieges are fast.